What's going on, folks? RazorMP here, and today we're taking a look at the Heckler & Co. VP9A1F tuned by Langdon Tactical. Now, before we dive in, quick favor to ask, the gundies are happening right now, and nominations are open as of August 27th, 2025. I'd love to be nominated, but if you have another creator under 50K who you genuinely admire, I encourage you to nominate them as well. This is just an opportunity for creators to receive some recognition for their efforts in keeping 2A content alive and thriving, as well as to represent freedom of speech. So yes, I would absolutely love your nomination for Micro Influencer of the Year. That's the 50,000 or less subscriber category. But look, if not me, please nominate someone you believe is deserving. You'll find the link in the description and pinned comment below, or head straight over to thegundies.com/nominations. If you're catching this after the nominations have wrapped up, no worries. I still appreciate you being here and riding along with the channel. Huge thank you to Langdon Tactical for sending this one out. Big shout out to Black Rifle Coffee Company for fueling the late night editing sessions, and especially to my members and subscribers. You're the reason I can keep these reviews coming. Now, before we dive deeper, if you want to see my full parts list or links to the gear I run, head over to www.razormp.com. I'll link it here in the description, or you can just scan this convenient QR code right here that I just put on screen. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well, where I share behind the scenes looks and range footages you won't see here on YouTube. Now, full transparency right up front, this pistol is a loaner, sent out to me by Langdon Tactical for review. I'm also an affiliate with them, but as always, that doesn't buy a positive review. Luckily for everyone involved, I've been a fan of both HK and Langdon Tactical long before this partnership, and that's actually why I signed on as an affiliate. Now, quick reminder before we get rolling, this video is for educational review purposes only. Everything you'll see here was done in a safe and controlled environment in full compliance with local laws and YouTube's ridiculously stupid community guidelines. Nothing here is an attempt to sell firearms or accessories, just a hands-on look at a pistol that caught my attention. Now, I've had my original VP9 for a while, and you can always spot those older models because of those finger grooves that you may not be able to see that from here, but they've got finger grooves right there. And to be honest, I actually liked the grooves, but HK must have forgotten to get my input before moving away from them on the new A1 frame, because they're now gone. The A1 gives you a cleaner, more universal feel that adapts to more shooters, but personally, I didn't mind the original design at all. And yeah, I know this pistol has been on the market for a little while now, but I enjoy shooting the VP9 platform so much that when I had the chance to get my hands on the Langdon Tactical version of the A1, I jumped at it. Now, this particular loaner came outfitted with the HoloSun EPS green dot, which mounted cleanly thanks to the optic cut. The iron sights on this one are stock. It has a high-vis tritium front and a blacked out rear. But if you want true co-witness capability with your optic, Langdon Tactical can swap those out with other sight options tuned for different deck heights. Now, one of the biggest value adds Langdon brings here is the optic plates. They provide top-tier C&H precision plates, which are known for excellent fitment, durability, and repeatable zero. That means whether you're mounting an RMR, EPS, or a 509 Tango from HoloSun, you're not rolling the dice with weaker aftermarket plates. And HK's grip system deserves some credit too. The VP9A1 shifts with these interchangeable back straps and side panels, so you can mix and match them to fine-tune the grip to your actual hand. You can adjust palm swell, trigger reach, and overall feel until the pistol sits naturally in your grip. Something I've always appreciated about HK's approach to ergonomics. Now, one of the standout differences from the original VP9 is the flared magwell. This is a newer A1 feature, and it makes reload smoother and more forgiving, especially under stress. Combine that with the fact that HK made the magazines forward and backward compatible, so your older VP9 mags still work with the A1 and vice versa, and you've got a platform that's both modernized and considered long-time HK owners. From there, Langdon Tactical takes it even further with their Gray Guns aluminum trigger. It's going to be either a flat or a hybrid that really transform the shooting experience. The stock VP9 trigger breaks at about 4.5 pounds. Langdon's trigger job drops that down to roughly 3 pounds, with reduced pre-travel, over-travel, and a noticeably shorter reset. It's cleaner, crisper, and just flat out easier to run well. Spec-wise, we're talking 9mm, a 4.53 inch barrel, overall length just under 7.8 inches, a height of 5.46 inches, and about 23 ounces with an empty mag. Capacity ranges from 20, 17, 15, 10 round magazines depending on your configuration and the state that you're in. Here's my takeaway though. The VP9 was already a pistol that helped shooters perform better, and the A1 frame plus Langdon's trigger work just sharpened that edge. Between the refined trigger, the improved mag well, and the grip adjustability, the optics ready setup with quality plates and HK's mag compatibility, this feels less like a simple refresh and more like a fully matured version of the VP9 platform. But what do you think? Does the A1F feel like a big step forward from the original VP9, or just a refinement? Drop your thoughts in the comments below if you fired either one of them and your thoughts. But don't forget to like and subscribe and check out RazorMP.com for the full breakout. And one last reminder, those gundies are out there if you want to nominate somebody that you really want. I don't know, maybe. But just go ahead and nominate somebody, because it's really important, those creators out there, of keeping 2A content alive. And as always, I'll see you on the high ground or in the next video. RazorMP out.